Hey everyone, welcome back to Hooked on Travels, or for those just tuning in, welcome to my channel. My name is Kevin, and today we're going to be making fish tacos with the freshly caught Coho salmon. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so to start us off, we're going to make a Cilantro Lime Slaw. That's the stuff that I think is a game changer, and my wife thinks so too. So what we need mayonnaise. I'm just using Miracle Whip. We need juice from a lime, just your standard lime. I was too lazy to buy. We need rice vinegar right here. We need garlic. We have pods right here. We need sriracha right here. Some sugar. We need cilantro, which is right here. And then we got these guys I bought from No Frills. You can buy them anywhere, but I usually use one packet per thing. Today we're doubling up the recipe, and so we're going to use a little bit more. And then we have a red onion. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is the mayonnaise. So let's open our jar of Miracle Whip. We need 3/4 cup, but today we're doubling our recipe just because we have a lot of guests. So a second here, some spoons. So we don't have to heat the cup. For me, I'm very precise. My wife makes fun of me for that. It's different from baking when you cook. You don't need exact ingredients, but my wife likes saying that I go extra. That's one. So we're doing this 6 times. Okay. Just make sure there's no wastage. Get as much as you can. That's why we go out the spatula. That's it for now, leave that aside. Next up, we need to close up the mayonnaise. And we're going to do 1 tablespoon of lime juice. So, tablespoon. Here, we don't have too much because it's going to be very tangy then. Just like there, just like that. Half a teaspoon of rice vinegar, but we're going to double that, so 1 full teaspoon. And always make sure you check your labels because that was a tablespoon. Here we go. Okay. We need 4 teaspoons of sugar. And 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doubling it up. So 8, 2, 4. For all those health conscious people, don't mind me. This is not exactly your healthiest recipe, but that's okay. It tastes delicious. After that, we're gonna put our cabbage in here. Do this 1 to 4 thing, all of it. But typically it's 5 cups and 1/4 cup per serving. And these are from No Frills. They're pretty inexpensive. It's easier than chopping up your own. So, let's see what else. So we've done mayo, we've done half a lime juice. We've done rice vinegar. We still need our sugar that we've done. So we need garlic, we need cilantro, and we need red onions. So we're going to quickly chop those up. Okay, so we're just mincing up our red onions. We're going to make it as small as we can go. Luckily the counter is still clean, so we don't have to clean up any mess after that. I like cutting everything super small, just so you can taste everything, but it's not too overpowering in the dish. So we're just going to quickly do our garlic as well. It's already minced a bit. The Coho we caught roughly a week ago. I vacuum sealed all my stuff, and so it's. My wife has been bugging me to, cook it, and I'm excited to see how this comes out. Okay, so we're gonna keep that for later as garnish. I'm gonna set that aside. I'm gonna take off my wedding ring. I probably should have done that earlier. I'm just gonna hand mix this. So here we have, if we read our ingredient list, I just want to do a checklist. So we've done our mayo, we've done our lime juice, we've done our rice vinegar, garlic we've minced it, sriracha we haven't added, this is why we double check. Then we need sugar we did, cilantro, red onion, and slaw. So for sriracha we need 2 teaspoons, we need actually 4 teaspoons. I'm just going to use the same thing from before, just because it's less to wash. 3 and 4. Okay, so now we're just going to hand mix all of this together, and that's it for our cilantro lime slaw. Hands are already clean, so I'm not worried about that. I probably should have put the mayo at the top, it would have been easier to mix. You really want to work that mayo into the slaw so it spreads out. Now you can see it's getting that texture from the mayo. It's like a much more creamier consistency. Cilantro lime slaw is ready. Looks just like that. So that's the texture you're looking for. It's a little bit on the creamier side. That's the game changer that I was talking about. So we're just gonna do a quick taste test here. See how it turned out. So we're gonna pop that in the fridge quickly. If you let it marinate for a bit, it tastes even better with the cilantro. And just for the sake of time, I already went and prepped the Sriracha Aioli. Excuse my food in my mouth. But this one, I'll link the items in the description below, but that's what it's gonna look like. This is what you're just gonna drizzle a tiny bit. A tiny bit goes a long way for your fish tacos. And you can even, like, if you want to make like french fries or something on the side, it's like basically like a chipotle mayo. So yeah. Alright, so now we're going to be working with our Coho fillets. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fillets. Look at that bright orange color. I've already put salt and pepper on this to really get it going. We're just going to put them on our cutting board. It's important to make sure that you don't cross-contaminate because you never know what kind of bacteria. So I'm using a separate cutting board than what we're dropping our vegetables and other stuff on. It's right there. Okay, so now we're going to take some extra virgin olive oil, around 1 tablespoon for each, but because we're doubling it, we're using 2. So, just like that. Put that aside. And then we have liquid honey. So this stuff is basically going to glaze the salmon. It's going to help our dry rub to adhere to the salmon. So just like that. Alright, that's my dog in the background, don't worry about him. Alright. So give that a quick stir, just like that. Make sure the oil mixes with the honey, just because it's emulsifying, I think. So just like that. Now we take this and we're going to base just like that, just a quick small brush. I know some people eat the skin, so I'm gonna do on both sides afterwards. I just want to make sure I have enough for the actual meat itself. Personally, I don't like eating salmon skin unless it's like really cooked and crispy. If not, the texture gets to me. But yeah. So we have a little bit left there. Before we flip the skins over, we have our dry rub. And so I'm just gonna quickly read. There's chili powder, cumin, salt, pepper, and brown sugar in here. So just for the sake of time, again, I already prepped everything. So we're just gonna sprinkle it on top, just like that. When we flip it, we can use that excess for the skin. You can be generous with this. You don't really need that much on the skin. So you just want to rub it in just like that. I want to make sure most of it is covered. Okay, so like that. Do a little more afterwards. Just gonna flip it over. Again, we're gonna do the same thing. Honey on the outside, and then the dry rub on the inside, just so it adheres to it. My wife sometimes eats the skin, so but yeah, look at that. Those chrome coves that we caught, still silvery. I think the main thing is cumin that gives it that flavor. However you want to pronounce it. Again, flip them over. I'm just going to use this excess stuff on ones that need more. Tail end, just need some more. Give it a bit of that Salt Bay connection. Boom. Okay, so that is done. Now we're gonna take these to the stove and we're gonna cook them. Okay, so our salmon fillets are fully done. So we're just gonna quickly cover the pan in oil. We're gonna heat it to roughly medium-high heat. So we're gonna let that first heat up, and then we're gonna put skin side down with these for roughly 7 minutes, and then we're gonna flip them over for 2 minutes with the meat side facing downwards, and then it should be done. So our oil is hot, so now we're just gonna reduce the heat to medium-low. So we're gonna take our salmon fillets, again, skin side down. For the chunkier, thicker pieces like this, you might have to cook it for longer, so you just have to double check. We're gonna do 3 at a time just because we have 6 fillets. And now we're gonna put our splatter guard on, so let's mess the clean up. Put our timer on for 7. And we're gonna let that cook. We're not gonna touch them. Yeah. I'll come back inside. Alright, see you guys soon. Okay, so the 7 minutes is up. So we're just gonna flip these guys over. Trying to be careful not to break them too much. So nice here on the inside. And make a mess. While we're waiting that 7 minutes, it's always important. Take the time to clean your workstation. So I cleaned all the dishes. And yeah, just prepping everything so you don't have to deal with that afterwards. You can just enjoy the food and yeah, go from there. So we're gonna put the meat side down for 2 more minutes, and we're gonna start on our other fillets, and it's finished. Alright, so we just finished our first batch right here. That's what it looks like. Nice, beautiful char. And yeah. And now we're gonna start our second batch, and then we'll go from there. So again, skin side down. We're going to sear it for 7 minutes, skin side down. Want that oil nice and hot. So our final cuts of coho are done. So we're just going to quickly place them right there. I might have overcooked these ones, but that's okay. Still looks pretty good. Try not to burn ourselves too much. Put that away for now. There. So last but not least is our tortillas. So I buy these guys from Save On Foods, and we're just gonna quickly like butter them and then get a nice what do you call it, sear on them. So heat that up. Yeah, that's pretty much it, and we're nearly ready to serve here. All right, see you soon. So the last wrap is done. Guess you could say that's a wrap.